Sorry, there is a technical hitch. Now things will be fine. I hope you guys can hear me and see me. It is YouTube live, and all those guys who can see me, please switch on your cameras. Switch on your cameras, Rajat, Lucky, and others. Oh, good, good. Lucky Kumar, you are really lucky. Sorry, there is some bloody technical problem here. Okay. So, Lucky Kumar. So, Lucky Kumar, you are lucky. You are really very lucky. Let me see what question you have. I'm going to answer that. And let me tell you guys why I am now talking today about the interview process, about the tricky questions. What is the idea behind the interview process? What is the interviewing officer looking for? What does he expect from a candidate? What a candidate expects, should expect in the interview when he goes. Why a lot of candidates fail in the interview process, guys? This is the mystery I want to solve. Rajat Bhardwaj, can you listen me? So lucky, I'm going to answer your questions, and whichever questions you have in your mind today, I'm going to clear. But few things I will tell you guys. All those who are hearing me know that interview process is the simplest process, is the easiest process. But let me tell you one thing about the interview process, guys. It is the most important process. You may have heard that all the three techniques are equally important, guys. Yes, I do say that. GTO, psychology, and the interview process all are equally important. No doubt about it. But remember, who is taking your interview? Your interview is being taken by the president himself or the deputy president, and or a senior interviewing officer, guys. So your interview is being taken by an important person who has a great say during the conference, guys. You may know that all the three techniques have got equal marks: 225, 225, and 225. Guys, but you should also know there are conference marks also, though they are proportionately allotted, but the conference marks are another 225. Very few of you may be knowing, and these conference marks are divided 56 with the GTO, 56 with the psychologist, and 113 with the interviewing officers. Look, guys. So, see, the interview officer plays a very, very important role. That's why he is given that kind of importance. And imagine in a conference when the discussion is taking place. Guys, I would like all of you to switch on your cameras. If that's how I will be able to interact with you. Lokesh, Tarun, Abhishek. Okay, you will enjoy more. Rajat Bhardwaj, can you hear me? So you'll be able to hear me and interact with me. This is a great opportunity for you guys where I'm going to answer your doubts. Sorry, there was a bit of technical hitch. Because of that, we got delayed. Okay. So guys, understand that. Now, lots of guys fail in the interview process. Why do they fail? And one very interesting fact which you guys would have never known, which I'm going to tell you today. And let me tell you this, very few people know about it. You know, out of the total number of candidates who pass in the SSB, can you believe it? This fact, you will not understand what I'm trying to convey. Only 30% are the ones who pass in all the three techniques. Means passing marks out of 225 are 90. So they pass in the GTO, they pass in the interview, they passed in the psychological test. It means they get minimum 90, 90, and 90. But how many are such candidates, guys? How many? Can you believe it? They are only 30%. You may wonder then, what happens to remaining? My God, 70%, guys. So this is the question which should bother you. The 70% guys, see this. Out of that, approximately 59% by 2-1, they pass in the two techniques and fail in the third one. Look at this. And out of these two, usually one is the interviewing officer. Means they pass by two. The third one has not passed him, but yet he has given him reasonably okay marks, but he's failed. But during the discussion, because discussion, you come up for discussion provided you get 240 marks, guys. Look, out of, see this, if you get 240 marks, only out of, look at this, 225, 225, 225, 675 marks, you get only 240, you come up for discussion, guys. Though this is not pass marks. Pass marks are 270. You, even if you get 30 marks less, you come up for discussion, guys. How interesting it is. Try and understand this. So you come up for discussion. See, a guy who has failed by one, in the discussion, he may pass. Look at that. And if your interview has been taken by, say, the president or the deputy president or a senior interviewing officer, look, he's confident and he will come up for you. His say matters in the conference, guys. So he may come up for you and you may pass. And guys, now, again, some guys are very shy. Yeah. Let me see you guys, switching on, so that I know some brave guys who have already switched on their cameras. Okay. Let me see each one of you switch on their cameras. Okay. So guys, now remaining 11%. See, I said 30% passed by all the three techniques, 59% passed by 2-1. 11% now, guys, it is a breaking news for you. It is a breaking news. The 11%, guys, they passed by 1 and failed by the 2. Look at that. And yet they passed in the discussion. You'll be amazed. Usually this one is the interviewing officer. Because interviewing officer, once he interviews you, he's sure about you, whether you are a possible candidate or not. So a lot of questions he's going to ask you during the interview, guys. But I am going to now tell you a very simple thing, guys. What kind of candidates pass? Simple. If you are a self-motivated guy, look at this. What did I say? A self-motivated guy means you are really, armed forces is your goal and you are passionate about this goal. You have the passion to join armed forces, guys. Look at this. Because a guy who has passion for the armed forces, let me tell you, he will know about the armed forces. Otherwise, people beat around the bush. Look at this. He may have decided to join armed forces at the class 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, but he's so much keen and interested. He gets self-motivated to find more and more and more. He will know virtually everything about the armed forces, guys. Such guys, they tend to acquire the mindset of a military man. Why? Because they read so much. They will read books about the armed forces. They will read articles about the armed forces. They will try and find out where they want to go, which branch of the armed forces, and they will try and find out more and more about those branches. Are you getting me? So that guy will be pretty comfortable. See, the self-motivation, if you are passionate about it, is naturally the outcome. So asking you, are you self-motivated? Yeah, Goswami, are you self-motivated to join the armed forces?
Yes, sir.
Tell me which arm you want to join.
Sir, I am looking to join Air Force, sir.
You are going to join the Air Force?
Yes.
Tell me a simple question. If you want to join the Air Force, I'm going to ask you a very simple question. Tell me, name any 5 transport aircrafts of the Indian Air Force from highest capacity to the lowest capacity. Yeah.
So, sir, we have C-17 Globemaster. Then it comes C-130J Super Hercules. And sir, IL-76 is also there, sir.
Okay. See this, you are okay, just okay, guys. At least you are able to tell three, but you couldn't tell me five transport aircrafts of the Indian Air Force and you want to join. And you would have been already in the SSB. Did you?
Yes, sir.
See, I can make out by your answer, guys. You can't fool interviewing officers. They are very smart guys. Okay, by the kind of vibes you are emanating, I can make out you've been to the SSB. Now tell me another simple question: can you name three heroes of the Indian Air Force?
Yes, sir. So first we can start from Nirmaljeet Singh, sir, which we also see in the academy in the Antim Pad. Then, sir, Wing Commander Abhinandan is a great example. And sir, we can also consider sir RKS Bhadoria sir is also one of the prominent leader which helped in the induction of Rafael.
Okay, see this, because he is absolutely correct in this question. Very good. So, since he wants to join the Air Force, if he is found wanting, because I know another guy from the Air Force, all those who are listening to me will not be able to answer such basic and simple questions. So, what do I think? I will think, yeah, this guy wants to join the Air Force. Look at this. He has got no interest actually. Look at this. Your interest is lacking completely, guys. See, so look at this. What impression will I get? There are guys, can you tell me, can you believe they do not know ABCD of about the armed forces? So it leaves a poor impression. So what did I say the first thing? It shows your passion, guys. It shows your self-motivation, guys. Some of the guys are switching off their cameras. Don't worry, I'm not going to ask questions. Okay, not to worry. That is Iqbal. Can you answer me a simple question? Which regiment you want to join?
Jain sir.
Huh?
Jain sir.
Jain.
Sir, for my first preference from since my childhood has been 9 para special forces, sir. If not 9 para, then 1/11 Gorkha Rifles.
Oh, good. At least, see, this answer itself is telling me this guy is really passionate. Just this answer, because he's talking about 9 para commandos. And he's talking about a particular Paltan unit of the Gurkhas. So at least you can expect some kind of interest from him. And this guy either seems to have some connection with the army, some near and dear one is in the armed forces, or he is also a repeater. Yes, Dennis Iqbal, what is the truth?
Sir, I have been I currently in Kashmir, and since my childhood, I have been around the Rashtra Rifles officers. So that motivated me from the age, I think I was 3 or 4 years old when since then I wanted to join armed forces. Sir.
Good,
All
Shabash.
the credit goes to Rashtra Rifles officers.
They look. Which Rashtriya Rifles?
Sir, 19 RR under 6 Light Infantry.
You guys, you saw that? You know, you can differentiate between a guy who knows nothing about the armed forces. Please don't mind. Initially, the condition will be like this. Okay? So, now tell me, Bhardwaj, don't mind my asking you, are you sure which regiment you want to join? Your voice is not being heard. Switch on. You are muted. Yeah.
Yeah, sir, I want to join infantry regiment basically. So,
Okay.
so I have a priority in that also, because I have seen many people around me which are from Punjab regiment. Some of them are in Dogras, but Punjab regiment is my priority because my father served as an SM of 22 Punjabs.
Okay, that's very good. So he's from military background. Tell me, where is the Punjab Regimental Center? Obviously, he would have seen it also because his father was there, obviously.
Yes, sir.
So such kind of questions we ask, I expect him to know this and he will be knowing it.
Yes.
And the only question he may find little difficult if I ask him, though his father is serving in Punjab Regiment, what is the organization of an infantry battalion? Can you tell me?
So the organization is headed by Chief of Army Staff.
No. Infantry battalion.
So infantry, first we have commands, which is headed by...
Infantry battalion, Bhardwaj, where are you?
Sir, I think
I know
and
you will not be able to answer this question. अरे
sir,
यार, एक बटालियन में 4 कंपनी राइफल कंपनीज होती हैं, एक कंपनी में 3 प्लेटून होते हैं, एक प्लेटून में 3 सेक्शन होते हैं. कौन सी
yes,
बड़ी बात
I
है?
know
Battalion.
that, sir.
So
I think
you should have.
company.
I am repeatedly telling you. Anyway, doesn't matter. What idea is to tell you guys, we will ask you such simple questions, guys. Don't expect that we are going to ask you some very, very difficult questions. You saw that I wanted to give you an example. See, this is the way the interviewing officer does interview. First thing, what did I say? Self-motivated and passionate guy we are looking for. Second thing, are you self-confident? Are you confident of yourself? And let me tell you a good sign. Whoever I asked, generally these guys will display some sort of confidence. I'm very happy. Look at this. Your self-confidence does matter. It shows how sure you are about yourself, how sure you are about the answer which you are going to give. Look at that. That is the confidence a guy will have. Otherwise, a guy will be shaky. Always, there are guys who are so much shaky, unsure of themselves. I can give you a number of examples. Okay? So you ask them anything, but they will never be sure about it. He will say, I want to join infantry. I will say, are you sure? He will say, sir, I will think later, sir, and all that. So they are never sure because they lack confidence. They lack self-belief. Look at that. Okay? The third thing, guys, which is required from you as a leader, is your power of communication. Look at that. Your power of expression. What does power of expression means? That are you able to communicate properly? Your ability to communicate precisely, to the point, and confidently. Have you understood? Ability to communicate confidently, precisely, to the point, with good body language. That is what your power of expression is. And the next thing, I'm just saying, guys, not the old cues, in a layman's language so that everybody can understand. The next thing I will look from him is he calm and cool? Usually a confident guy will be calm and cool. It means he's not anxious. It means he's not nervous. It means he's not tense. Not that much of tension. A bit of nervousness everybody has, guys. Are you getting me? A bit of nervousness is fine. But the nervousness should not be able to control you. Okay? So that is what we are looking for. And next thing, what we look for, is a positive attitude in you guys. In your language, simple language, I'm saying. Positive attitude means a guy who's positive. Means, remember, a positive guy with a positive attitude will always be happy, always be smiling. Okay? See this. A positive guy, look at this, his outlook towards life will be positive. Imagine if a leader becomes negative, his whole team will really have a tough time. A positive guy will, always, project a positive energy, and the environment will be very good and positive, helping, cooperating, and the team will also do very well. If a negative guy is your commander, even if you get a negative friend, guys, he will make your life miserable. He will make your life miserable, guys. So avoid the negative guys. And a simple thing, the next thing is your knowledge, guys. Look at this. We ask you so many questions. If a guy has got no clue, doesn't know anything, you ask him anything, he will not know. What impression as an interviewing officer I will get? You can imagine. What impression will I get? So remember, your knowledge has to be reasonably good. So you got these points now. So simple points I told you. And why people fail. Why people fail, I'm not going to tell you the long story. To make it simple, guys, if you are completely nervous, anxious, tense, look at this, and very serious in life, you will not get through. Just opposite of what I did tell. If your communication, you can't communicate, How can you become a leader? Again, you are not, shortlisted because of these things, guys. Okay. So now, guys, I would like to tell you certain questions which are asked in the SSB, which you people have already sent me, and I'm going to take some of the questions. Guys, why I say it is the simplest interview. Interview process is simplest. It is much easier than the site test. It is much easier than the GTO. Why do I say that, guys? It is so easy. Why it is so easy? Are yaar, what kind of questions we are asking you? The repeaters here will know very well. We are asking you comprehensive interview questions, guys. And let me tell you, a repeater knows very well that interviewing officer is going to ask me the questions which I already know. So let me tell you, he will ask you the questions which you already know. Yeah. What are these CIQs? These 4 CIQs. CIQ 1, about your educational background, about your friends, about your favorite subject, about your teacher. Look at that. Is it a question? Actually, if you tell your civilian friend, he will laugh at it. Yeah, itna sarl question puchta hu. What is the second question? About your family, your parents, who your role model in the family, what your father thinks of you, what you thinks about your father, what your father likes in you, okay, what he wants you to improve upon. Likewise, is this a question? What is the third question? It is about your hobbies, your pastime activities, etc., guys. Okay, what are your hobbies? Which games do you play? That maybe games maybe in the first one only, but here in case you follow it as a hobby, some trekking, adventure activities, etc. And the fourth CIQ will be if you are working. He will ask you about the fourth CIQ. What is that? About your job. How did you get this job? How much you are getting? How are you spending it? What is your routine? What do you like in your company? What qualities you like in your boss? What 3 things you'd like to imbibe from him, etc., etc. Look at this, guys. So do you call it a difficult interview? It is the simplest interview, guys. Remember this. But unfortunately, you go mentally unprepared. Such, you should know what CIQs he's asking. Now, guys, simple, I will tell you. You may ask, sir, why the hell they ask such simple questions in the SSB? What is the reason for it? What is the reason for it? Some smart guys are already looking at me, their cameras are on, and I like it. Let me tell you, this shows that you guys are smart. But Suraj, Ravi, Amrendra Panda, and some of the guys still have switched off their cameras. Please switch on. Okay? Okay? That is what it is. You should be able to, you are getting a golden opportunity. You should thank your star today. There was some bloody problem with my system. And because of that, I'm never otherwise late. And it got delayed. Otherwise, it is going to be live in the YouTube. And you guys are lucky who are interacting with me one-to-one. See how I answer your questions now. So these CIQs we are asking you. And once we ask these CIQs, remember, guys, then we do some probing questions. Remember, these probing questions will depend on the answer you have given. Also may depend on the PIQ form which you have filled. One thing you should remember, आप अपनी गांठ बांध दो इसको अच्छी तरह समझ लो. One thing, guys, the purpose of the interview is to find out whether you are a potential candidate or not, whether you are a potential leader or not. Now, what is it? How do we find out? Guys, basically remember one simple sentence of mine. You, all of you, whatever you are today, you are a product of your past, guys. Look at that. Your past have made you what you are today. Danish Iqbal is today what he is. It is because of the actions of his past. Whatever he has done, good or bad. The product is Danish Iqbal. The product is Asutosh Yadav. The product is Rajat Bhardwaj of his actions of the past, his background, his upbringing. Look at this, his schooling, the games, sports he play, his friends, that has groomed him. See, that's how your subconscious mind is also built, and that's how you develop a personality, and it will depend on your past actions. You are a product of your past. And what is the interviewing officer doing, guys? By asking these simple questions, he's trying to find out about your past so that he understands this product. To know about Goswami, I will have to ask, yeah, tell me about your parents, tell me about your education, tell me what sports you played, how many marks you got, etc., etc. I will try to find out everything about Abhishek Goswami. Tell me, what are your hobbies? How much time you spent in the social media? Why did you get less marks? This, that. What I'm doing? I'm trying to find out this product, guys, because we know this product is the product of his past. His past actions had made Abhishek Goswami like this. And guys, remember, whatever you are going to become in future, it will be because of the actions of the present. That's why we keep telling here in our academy to every candidate, guys, if you want to change your future, you better change your present. Your present will make the future product of you. So they change your present, guys. That's why we force them into a new kind of routine. We follow that routine very strictly. Morning PT, all bloody thereafter classes, evening classes, games. They have to do it, and everybody has to speak in English. Everybody has to give minimum 8 to 10 lectures. Look at that. Why do we do that? Why do we do that? Because they are forced in these 12 days. Everybody is forced to play a game also. Because they have to change the routine. They have to develop a present routine so that at least they can change the product. They can improve this product. Product can be improved. You all guys can be improved, guys. So basically, the interviewing officer is trying to find out about the product by knowing about his past. So that's why we ask you simple questions about your past, guys. That way we understand you. And we can make out whether you have the required officer-like qualities or not. We can find out what kind of product is this. Is he suitable for armed forces? Is he a potential officer? Look at this, guys. So this is very important. I usually tell my candidates. The second thing you should always remember is, guys, why did I say positive? Very, very important. Means a guy who's positive will be happy. A guy who's happy will be lively. And liveliness is one of the very important OLQ also, and a quality of a leader, guys. Look at this. Are you lively? Some of you are looking so serious. Please don't mind. Okay? Some of you are always serious. And look at this. If you are not happy, frankly speaking, guys, you cannot be lively. Are you happy with yourself? Look at this. How much happy you are. So learn to laugh. Learn to enjoy your present. Gradually, you got to be every morning. You must promise yourself you are going to make a wonderful day. You are going to turn, you are going to ensure that the day is good, and you are going to enjoy, be happy in spite of your struggle. Let me tell you, everyone has struggle in life. Everybody has got a lot of work to do. Okay? Look at this. So we should ensure that we remain happy. If you are happy, happy people are positive. Remember this. Happy people are positive. And always positive people are lively. So liveliness is one of the factors. If most of you are so serious during the interview, guys, then it becomes difficult for the interviewing officer. You can't blame. You are nervous. You are serious. You are not lively. Then how do you expect yourself to become an officer? Okay. So even if you are, see this, guys, remember one thing I always tell my students. You, interestingly, the moment you get selected in the SSB, you get a plus sign. Do you get or not? You get a plus sign once you are recommended from the SSB. What is the plus sign means? Though it means medical, I do agree, but actually only a positive guy will get that plus sign. Remember this. If you want to get that plus sign, you got to be positive. Is that understood? So tell me, Purva son, are you positive?
Yes, sir. Positive only, sir.
Oh, are you sure about it?
Sure, Abu, sir. 100%.
Tell me 2 reasons why you are positive and happy and lively. Yeah, 2 reasons.
Suddenly doesn't strike in my mind, sir.
So we will ask you such simple questions, guys. A guy who's got a good presence of mind will be able to answer. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Are you happy with your life?
No, truly speaking, not 50-50, sir.
Okay. Because you are looking a little serious and sad. That's why I asked you. Try to be lively, my friend. See,
Okay,
Lucky Kumar sitting next to you is slightly. Lucky, tell me 2 reasons why you are happy with your life.
Sir, my nature and my behavior is happy.
Okay. Any one more reason?
And my family is very my family is very supporting that I'm
Okay.
happy.
See, guys, happy guys, why I asked this question to show you all. Positive guy and lively guy will find a reason to be happy. Whereas a serious guy will find a reason to be serious. See the difference in both of them. Please don't mind my saying so. I generally keep joking. Idea is I want to improve my candidates. It is always like that in life. अरे यार जो आदमी दुखी रहना चाहता है ना, he will find bloody 10 reasons to be unhappy, 10 reasons to be negative. You put him anywhere. Suppose it rains, दुखी आदमी बोलेगा साला देखो उसके ऊपर बारिश भी आ गया, और हैप्पी आदमी बोलेगा ओ मजा आ गया यार बारिश आ गई, let's bloody enjoy यार, we'll have a rain dance today. See this same thing causing happiness to some, same thing causing sadness to some. What is it? It is your attitude in life, guys. That's the reason you people go for the SSB. But if you go with a negative mindset, look at that. It is not going to really give you results. Therefore, changing your personality is the most important. That's why I insist on my candidate, please change your present, guys. My advice to you, as I have told you, interview process is the simplest process. But let me tell you, your entire personality is completely diagnosed during the interview. You can't fool an interviewing officer who has taken thousands of interviews now. How can you? By looking at your face, only half the things you will know. But he's confirming, but he doesn't jump to the conclusion. We check, recheck, and counter check. Guys, don't worry, I'm not going to ask questions here. Don't switch off your bloody cameras. Rajat, you have gone, Nihar, Dinesh, look at this Jayaprakash, G aspirant hai ek banda. Amrendra Panda, ye gayab ho gaye sab. Arey, I'm not going to ask you questions. See this, घबराने की बात नहीं यार. Okay? If I ask you questions, you just mute yourself, don't worry. But let me see you guys, okay? Now, guys, with this, I have promised you I'm going to answer a lot of your questions. Let me see some intelligence question coming up, and here I am. But be brief and to the point. Let me see who asked an intelligent question. Guys, any question you can ask. Anything, it will be answered. Yes. Quick.
Sir, I want to ask one question, sir.
Yeah.
So, sir, in my last SSB, when there was chaos all around, so our instructor divided the group into 2, and I was at the middle. So, unfortunately, I was in the group which was creating a chaos a lot. So, none of us could make a single point, and the instructor told us to now stay quiet. Now, when the another group start discussion, they were discussing at linearly, means they are listening the points of others. So since I was in the middle, So can I contribute my point to the other group, or should I say stay quiet during that time?
No, guys, it is exactly, suppose you are 18, 1 to 9 is part of one group, and 10 to 18 is part of the other group. You should, even if you are in the middle, whatever he has said, you should follow the instructions. Let there be no doubt on that. Okay, that's an order of the army officer. He may not take it correctly. Secondly, guys, let me tell you, in your stage 1, to pass your stage 1, guys, there are 4 things which are important, and 2 of them are the most important. Firstly, do well in your OIR. Second important point is write a relevant story. Your story has to be relevant to the picture. I'm saying a simple thing, but you guys write a story which is there in your mind. Your story has to be dictated by the picture. It should flow out of the picture. Oh my God, you will not understand. All those guys new will not understand this. You don't write a bloody fake story, a made-up story. Look at this, a story which you already have in your mind, a synthetic story, a made-up story. Write a story which emanates, emerges from that picture. That is called relevant story. Okay? Third and fourth points are most important. People mostly get rejected by the third and fourth point. Third point is, look at this. Narrate your narration and discussion. Narrate your story confidently, precisely, to the point, with good body language. These 4 points. I repeat, narrate your story confidently, precisely, to the point, with good body language. Guys, if you narrate well, chances, even if a group later on creates chaos, even if you have tried to speak, your chances are you may get through. Look at this. Narration is very important. And after that, the 4th point is, must participate in the group discussion minimum 2 to 3 times and contribute your part towards reaching to a common story. Guys, there will be a fish market. Guys, if there is a competition anywhere, everybody wants to pass. Let there be no doubt. There will be a fish market. Expect, if there is a football match, people break their leg also, people fight it out. If there is a boxing match, are you going to leave your opponent? You can't say. It's a competition. If you're 100-meter race, there are 10 guys running, everybody will put in his best. Don't complain about the competition, guys. A smart guy will be able to speak. How does he speak? They will find ways and means. I saw a smart guy. His group completely, there was a chaos. He suddenly said, "Gentlemen, let's listen to chess number 7. 7 was trying to speak. And everybody kept quiet and they listened to 7. Because he's saying now nobody can say, I don't want to listen to the 7. And after that, he quickly gave his point. I agree with 7 to some extent. And he gave his point. There are smart guys will come out some ways and means. Another smart guy I saw. There was a chaos. He said, "Gentlemen, just 10 seconds. And he gave 1 point. In that chaos. "Gentlemen, just 10 seconds. Can you give me just 10 seconds? And he said that. And he quickly gave 1 good point. And we realized, and everybody kept quiet for those 10 minutes. Again, there was a chaos. So guys, even if there is a chaos in the group, if you have narrated your story confidently, precisely, to the point, with good body language, you may still get screened in. Look at that. Okay, don't have to worry. You got to find ways and means. Okay. Any other question? Let me see.
Sir, can I use
Yeah,
Hindi
go ahead,
language?
quick. Because let's not waste time. It is live on the YouTube, guys. So many guys will be there in the YouTube. Yeah.
Sir, can I use Hindi language a little bit in interview?
Yes, Lucky Kumar, you are today extremely lucky because you were timely. You were waiting for this lecture to happen. You were the first one to log in. And you were waiting for bloody 7-8 minutes. Yeah, go ahead, Lucky. And you are really lucky, let me tell you.
Yes. Can I use Hindi language a little bit in interview?
Yes. Acha, in the interview. Okay. Guys, let me tell you very frankly. When I had gone for my first SSB, I spoke all in Hindi. I didn't know a single word of English. My Hindi was, my English was very poor. I failed, frankly speaking, guys. As an officer, see, India, every state has a different language. Our Jawans have different languages. See this, our official language remains in English. One odd sentence you have spoken in Hindi is no problem. But guys, as an officer, you got to communicate in English. If your English is that poor, Lucky Kumar, I'm sorry, frankly speaking, you may fail. But if you say one odd sentence in Hindi and again switch back to English, chances are you'll pass. We expect you guys English learning. Since I also have gone through the same phase, I learned English in 4 months, at least that passable English in the SSB. You will not believe it. In the first SSB, I spoke completely in Hindi, failed. In second SSB, I really practiced hard. And you know, the deputy president who took my interview said, Bhakuni, how did you learn such English since I was a Jawan in the army that time? Because, you know, he understood that, you know, an apprentice cannot speak such a good English. Look at that. I was already in the army and he was really impressed. He said, how did you pick up? I said, sir, I only speak in English. Only speak in English. I write in English, speak in English, write my diaries every day, and I really practice hard after learning the lesson in my last assessment. And believe me, he was impressed. And I could make out. He complimented me. Okay? Now some of the guys, I'm not going to ask questions yet. तुम लोग दिखाई तो दो. घबराते क्यों हो? G aspirant is again vanished. Aman Yadav, Sonali. Look at this. Nihar, Pankaj, Sonu. What has happened with you guys? Okay, if you can't face me, how can you face the interview? Yeah, face the interviewing officer. Good. Yeah. Another question? Quick.
Sir, I have a question, sir.
Quick.
Sir, first of all, I want to thanks to you, sir. That's because, sir, day by day, my English is improving. To watch your videos, sir, and I'm going to give my first attempt in this. So will you please recommend some?
Okay, Shikhar Dubey, good. I'm very happy. Shikhar Dubey, firstly, I can see you are a very positive person.
Yes.
Okay, by your sentence tells me you are a positive guy. And positivity will teach you a lot of things. Second thing, let me tell you guys, I can give you so many examples of this academy and my experience.
Yes, sir. Yes.
There is a guy, I can even take his name. So he was here, can you believe it, from a village. I don't want to tell his full story. Everybody in my academy knows. He stayed here for 2-3 months. There are many of such guys, but he couldn't speak English. Can you believe it? Certain thing I told him, he practiced, and I will tell you the same thing. He got through. Can you believe it? Another father rang me up, sir, can you do something? I interviewed him. I failed him, obviously, because he was poor in my interview. I had already told him, you improve your in speaking English, nervousness. He was really poor. But, you know, his father rang me up. And can you believe his father was an army person, not an officer, but he rang me up. And I said, not to worry. Your son has to do certain things. I'm telling you, his son also passed in his 4th attempt. He passed. And this guy who was in our academy, he passed. Priyansh. Look, he's in NDA, I think 3rd or 4th term now. Look, now the third year, last, I think 5th term now, because it happened just before Corona. Guys, look, what did I tell him? Nothing very different. I am telling a simple method. First, guys, you have to take an oath, like here we do in our academy. In our academy, what do we tell our students? Hindi is banned here. Any local language, whether it is Malayalam or Tamil, it is banned. I tell my candidates, all those who have been to the academy, they will know. The only language of SSB Short Academy is English. You will not speak in, even to the people who are serving food, you will speak in English. That's one. Every evening, beside the proper lecturates of the GTO, every evening, there is a lecturate where they speak on simple topic every evening. Why do we do that? Look at that. And there are so many group discussions, so many stage ones, so many lectures, I understand. So guys, now telling Shikhar Dubey, आपको सिंपल तरीका बता रहे हैं हम. आप क्या करिए, आज से याद रख लेना, ये सिंपल तरीका है. Every morning and every evening to prepare two topics. Prepare two topics of lecture. Give it to yourself only, but not in the mirror. Mirror वाला जमाना पुराना हो गया अभी. Record it. I always say that. Put your camera, mobile. इसीलिए मोबाइल बहुत काम की चीज है. And speak in your mobile. Or if somebody can sit, your friend, your mama, dad, anybody, it is better. Even if you are shy, बच्चों को बैठा लो सामने, बच्चों को दो lecture. And one in the evening, in front of your parents or somebody. One lecture in a day you must record, either morning one or evening one. Watch yourself, guys. I'm telling you, if you have seen 20 recordings of yours, you'll find a change in you. Your body language will improve, your facial expression will improve, your voice modulation will improve. Look at that, guys. And gradually you'll improve your English. That is 1.1. Second, you must read personality development books. There are so many books. In fact, I have recommended these books are freely available in the YouTube, freely. Listen to those books or read those books, guys. So simple. So read. Third point. Guys, take your diary today only. A new diary, you should start writing your thing in English. Your written English will improve. And also you will follow a routine. If you don't follow, you will keep writing it. Keep writing your shortcomings. Keep writing where you have improved. Write something. Ensure that before you go to sleep, at least one page you would have written. Write anything. How did you spend your days also? Okay. How did I spend my day? What I could have done? What I'm improving? Look at 3 simple points. And later on, there is a 4th point also. After about 2 months, do a self-introspection of yours. Where were you? Where are you now? Have you really improved? How much you have improved? Which areas are helping you better? Because everyone, the different things may work better. So that self-introspection, after following this strict routine for about 2 months, do that. Let me see, Shikhar Dubey.
Yes, sir.
If you don't improve, it's challenge. Because most of the difficult answers in life are in simple steps. Simple. Like a runner is asking 100-meter runner, sir, what should I do? अरे यार, उसका कोच क्या बताएगा उसको? भैया और दौड़ो. Timing लो अपना. Do more competitive runs. Look at that. What he is going to tell you, these only. And watch great runners. Follow a strict routine. Look at that, guys. The same thing. There is no jadoo ka answer. Jadoo ki jhappi kuch nahi hai life mein. They are simple answers. Okay? Following a strict routine is one of the most important things, guys. Any other question?
Sir, I have a
Yes, sir. I
Jain, sir.
have one question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Jain, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, in SSB, there are
Sir.
3 processes. In every process test, there is a 225 marks. Sir, similarly, in conference also, there is 225 marks. But when we reach to conference, they only ask some simple kind of questions, like how was this day and how we make friends, any feedback. Sir, by asking this simple question means how they distribute this marks.
Okay, very good question, guys. Let me tell you, oh my God, one secret I'm going to tell you, guys. When you go in the conference, you are waiting. Sagar Rao is waiting outside the conference room. And let me tell you, Sagar Rao is just number 1. And he doesn't know what is happening inside. Inside, already things have happened. Your conference mark perhaps have been already allotted. How? The interviewing officer is the one who will read your thing. Whoever has interviewed you, he will say like this, Sagar Rao, OIR, exactly this he will say. Sagar Rao, he is from Ujjain, Madhya Pradesh. OIR grading three. 10th, 92%, 12th, 85%, BTech, 72%. Presently, he's working in the Infosys, and this is his third attempt. Marks, please. And the GTO will give his marks. 76. Psychologist will give his marks. 64. Interviewing officer will thereafter give his marks. 79. See, if all the three have failed, so the candidate is already failed. Before you enter, your fail or pass is already done, except if you are a re-interview case. Now they will call Sagar Rao. You have already failed or passed, whatever may be the case. Now he will ring the bell. Sagar Rao. Good morning, sir. Interviewing, who will speak to him? The president may speak to him. Yeah, Sagar Rao, how was your stay? Anything, suggestions from your side? What do you like the most here? Okay, thank you, Sagar Rao. अरे भैया तुम्हारा decision हो चुका है. See this, when they discuss in the discussion only whether somebody comes up, those marks are proportionally allotted. It is not based on your actual conduct and performance during the conference. Are you getting me? So this is what it is, guys. You will not, anyway, my classes are starting from, I think, 3rd. These things I absolutely make clear. There is a 15 days course which I'm starting, I think, from on your demand. It was to start from 1st. Now it is starting from 3rd evening. Every evening at 7 o'clock, guys. And let me tell you, all those who are going to join, the fee is already half. Since Sagar Rao told me, I just happened to mention, the fee is around 1900, and in that you'll have a 15 days course. Virtually, you'll be sitting 10 days. I'll be taking 2 days my psychologist, 2 days my GTO, 1 day the OR expert. 15 days course, guys. And all those who are particularly going 1st, 2nd, 3rd time, it is just no chance of missing it, guys. No chance. I'm telling you, mark my words. You can tell others also, because you will become absolutely confident, absolutely clear. Your every question would have been answered, and you will know where to go, how to go about preparing for the SSB. Anyway, so Sagar Rao, have you understood what did I say? So
Yes,
this
sir.
is any other question? Any other question, guys?
Then, sir,
Yeah.
sir, I wanted to ask, like, I've been trying from past 2 years for the SSB interview, and I have been attending all your classes, like virtually also. I've been trying to attend, and also I have read your book, from the Sure Shot Academy, and I've been following Sure Shot Academy from past 2 years. So, like, which course should I take? Like I want to take your online course or offline course. Like, I want to come to Bangalore, since my parents are like forcing me, like, to join the corporate. But my heart and soul is in Indian Army. Like, I want to join Indian Army and serve. So they have given me one last chance.
Yeah, Sagar Rao, I will answer your question. Guys, don't delay your joining of the corporate. That is also a career. Okay, that will boost your confidence. I will say that. But if there is a gap exists, let me tell you, you ask a free and frank question. The coming to the academy, this 12 days routine is a personality development routine, guys. It's a personality development. You'll be meeting with the other guys. You'll be following, because I force you to follow a military routine. See this, a disciplined routine. Right from morning, if you follow military routine for 12 days, you develop a military mindset. You develop a success mindset. And each one will give you the feedback. The psychologist will give you the feedback. The interviewing officer will give you the feedback. The GTO will give you the feedback. And we have the conference in which all will be sitting and will be speaking to you. Look at that, guys. So there is no replacement for a 12 days intense course, because you ask any other academy and because our routine is very tough. Right from morning 6 o'clock PT, evening, before you go to sleep, 7:30, the class is going on now, today. It is like that. So that routine will definitely have an impact. But if you can't, you are not missing. It is, if you are passionate enough, even you miss this class, you can still get through, guys. I'm not saying you can't, you can. So even this 15 days course is made for that. The second best is this, because in that also, imagine 10 days I'm with you. Every aspect is going to be absolutely clear, guys. See this. So, you need in life, you need a guru. You need a mentor. Bin guru gyan kahan se paun? Even I always say, Chandragupta also had Chanakya. So you need some guidance, and nothing wrong. Your guide can be anybody, even an expert who has already cleared the SSB. Even if he dedicates time with you, you will improve. I'm telling you this. Don't take it very lightly. To anybody who can properly guide you, clear your doubts. And let me tell you guys, even to the repeaters, I will say, even if you fail, why the hell you guys get worried? Yeah? You are going for the most difficult interview process. Interview per se is very easy, but overall the selection rate in SSB is 3.6%. Look at that. Civil services, the written is difficult, not the interview. In armed forces, the written may be comparatively easy, guys, but not, look at this, not the interview process. It is a 5-day process, guys. The GTO, the psychologist, and the interviewing officer. Therefore, you need a bit of guidance for it. Nothing wrong. In every exam, you have a guidance. Nothing wrong. Idea is to improve your personality, guys. Any coaching institute who makes you maro ratta is not doing their job. Idea is to find out your shortcomings. Idea is to guide you. Idea is to make you improve on those qualities and improve your personality, guys. That should be the focus. So, even if you take this, and let me tell you, any fresher, I will very frankly, even if you can't come to the academy, it doesn't matter. If you do it, attend this 15 days course and take one interview and one psych test. We give it combined at a very concessional cost. It is as good as the coming to the academy. See, as an interviewing officer, you'll be completely assessed. You'll get the feedback. As a psychologist, your psychological test will come. You'll be assessed again, and you'll be given feedback. You have already attended 15 days course. If you are passionate enough, you'll make it. Okay? There is no doubt about it. A guy who has got a good personality, even if it doesn't take online class or it doesn't come to the academy, still can pass. So don't be of the impression that you can't clear without, having some kind of course. But they are very few, let me tell you. In every exam, even the IAS exam, each and every one takes coaching. IIT, 99% take coaching. You know it very well. So you need a guidance because it pushes you further. It pushes you further. It makes a speedy change in your personality. Okay, any other question, guys? I will take 2 more questions. Okay?
Sir, if in the conference the president asks, how will you improve your this attempt? And instead of answering in a diplomatic way, like I answer that I should be more physically fit, and that in my individual obstacle also I was unable to do the rope trick. So I think I have verbosely spoken all the lacking capabilities in myself. So is it like a broad answer, or should I be more diplomatic, sir?
Yeah, it is not an intelligent answer. Okay, guys, I will just give you an example. Sometimes interviewing officer asks you a question which usually they should not ask. Like I asked Ashutosh Yadav. Suppose I ask him, Ashutosh, tell me, he's coming for my interview on the 3rd day or so. How was your psych test and how was your GTO? Where do you stand in a group of 10? Ashutosh says, sir, my psych test was very bad. Sir, I couldn't write the stories. And my GTO, sir, I couldn't do very well. I missed 3 obstacles. And out of 10, I must be 9th, sir. Now, what will the interviewing officer understand? He says, ये तो वैसे फेल हो रहा है यार, इसको क्या इंटरव्यू लें इसका आगे? His interview may get cut short. He himself is assessing himself so low. And now same thing, Ashutosh Yadav said, sir, I think I did very well. Did my best in my psych test and did about 55 SRTs and I could attempt. I'm reasonably good, sir. And as far as the GTO is concerned, I think I should be within first 3. And I did well. everywhere. He will say, this guy is good. See, your self-estimation about yourself has to be reasonably good. If you say, another guy says, can you believe it? He told me during, sir, Manaka, what are your shortcomings? Sir, I had a shortcoming of, I was addicted to drugs, but I have left now. I failed him, to be honest. Because मैंने कहा यार को भरोसा नहीं कब शुरू करते यार. Addicted to drugs था वो. Engineering क्या हुआ? I remember it. How can I take a risk here in the army? See, another guy said, believe me, these are true stories. मैंने कहा, what is your biggest weakness? बोलता, sir, I am little short-tempered. I knew this guy is already very impatient. And I immediately asked him, tell me, when did you lose your temper? And can you believe it? So last time, sir, I was driving a motorcycle. I hit a car and the car driver started abusing me. I broke his head, sir. Oh my God. But sir, I took him to the hospital. And what's going on? Some police case is going on. I knew that this guy is very impatient, anger prone, and ऐसा होगा इसके साथ. And he himself has such kind of, उसका already case चल रहा है उसका. अब, you know, how do I accept him as a leader? Are you getting me? Weakness should not be so overpowering that your entire personality, if somebody says, sir, I'm very good, sir, I am perfectly fine, but I'm a little bit dishonest, sir. So how do I pass him here? Yeah, other guy says, sir, everything is fine with me, sir, but sometimes I speak lies or I, do not speak the truth. What do I feel about him? Since integrity is in question, guys. Are you getting me? It is the quality which you are talking about. If you say, sir, I'm somewhat careless and a little bit casual, my knowledge is poor, or physically I'm trying to improve myself a little bit more, it's still okay. Are you getting me, guys? Okay, one more question. Let me see. There is no girl. A girl can ask the question.
More than a question, sir, I want a suggestion from you.
Boro.
Sir, currently I am in BCom second year. Sir, I am doing it from IGNOU, sir. Some of my friends have been saying that a person who has his bachelor's from the distance is never recommended. So will you suggest me to continue my bachelor's or join a regular college?
Okay, tell me, besides doing your BCom online or whatever, what else are you doing? Why are you doing online? That justification is more important, guys. I did my BA privately. I myself did. But I was already in the army. I had no choice. So what are you doing? Are you doing some job?
Sir, I am currently studying for the chartered accountant examination. So because of that, I was not able to join the regular college.
Dennis Gopal, there is no problem. Your justification has to be convincing. You should be convinced about it, guys. You should be. Are you convinced what answer you are giving? If you
I think so.
This is what is required, guys. So your answer is more important. Analyze this, and there is no problem if you are doing it. It means, in fact, you are an achiever. In fact, it shows that you are ambitious. It means you want to kill two birds with one stone. You are more innovative. It shows positivity, but it all depends on how you answer this, guys. Okay, guys, say this. Still, if somebody's really something is troubling, one more question I will take. Yeah.
Sir, my medical problem, winter season.
Yeah,
in season, my skin is very dry. So can I medically fit for NDA?
Absolutely fit. Don't worry, guys. Don't think about the medical. Don't overthink. Okay? Please
This question is in
ask the SSB. That is more important. Medically, things will, even if you have a dry skin, we are not here for a beauty contest. So your skin has to be rough and tough. Don't worry. You will not get medically rejected. Okay? Adil Khan. So you are
Jain Saab.
Huh?
Jain Saab.
Kadir Khan, you are a Fauji?
Yes, yes. How did you recognize me, sir? I am Sanjay.
यार भैया तेरी एक्शन चेहरे से लग रहा है यार. Which regiment you are from?
I am from the supply, sir.
Very good. You are, I hope, not here in ASC Bangalore.
Yes, sir. I'm posted now in Delhi. I'm really, sir. I'm so excited today that I'm talking to you on live today. I can't believe it. That really,
Oh,
sir. I
Kadir,
thought that I would talk to you.
good.
I'm
Kadir Khan, good. I'm very happy with your motivation. You are a Fauji, you are motivated, and you are taking time to attend this in spite of being an army man. That's creditable, and you'll do very well. A lot of my army
thank you,
guys come here.
thank,
That's how. Not to
thank
worry.
you so much. Thank you so much. Really,
God,
sir. I really I have to motivate when I heard about your stories. You also got commission through the ACC, and you had gone and Major General. So I'm so happy when I heard your story.
very good. Very good.
So
Not to worry, Kadir Khan, you can repeat the story. You should have so much of faith in it. My guys, just good news for you. My next book, as Kadir Khan knows about it, my next book is coming. And the book's name is Story of a Village Boy, rather Journey of a Village Boy from Jawan
me
to
too, sir.
Jawan to
Me
General.
too, sir. I'm from proper rural area.
Yeah.
So, sir, I have some question which I want to ask you.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Sir, actually, before say anything, I want to give my introduction. So, my name is MD Abdul Qadir, and I am from West Bengal, second largest city in Siliguri. So, sir, I am from I am soldier, and I am from ASC supply. I think you know, sir, Bagi other civilian can't understand what is the core and ASC.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think that every aspirant to everybody will understand. So, sir, I am posted now in Delhi, but I have selected for UN. I am going to South Sudan right now. Next month, I will go.
So, what is your question? Your question is not clear, Kadir. Can you repeat?
Sir, my question is, sir, actually, sir, now I am 29 years old. So my age is over for SEC. At that time, I didn't know about the SEC because I come from the proper village area and I didn't think about the SEC, and I was not good in study. So I haven't a good mark, sir. I have a, in my 10th and 12th, I haven't a good mark. So can I try for SEO?
So, Kadir Khan, if you are already 29, there is only one entry for you, and that entry is called Territorial Army. And later on, once you become, fit for SL Commission, the SL Commission is there for you. There is a third commission. There is no, stopping you. There is an SCO. Firstly, you'll have a SCO, then you'll have SL commission, then even you miss that, you'll have TA commission. Imagine. So don't worry, still you have a long way to go.
Yes, yes, you are right, sir. But that time I didn't know about